There are three basic ways to solve a problem. Most people are used to solving a problem logically, so they go heads-on and they bang on the problem. In some cases it works, because if your belief is that your will help you and that this is the way to solve a problem, this is the way you will solve it. The only drawback is that solving a problem this way requires a lot of expensive energy. It's not the ultimate way to solve a problem. It's not the best way, because it asks you to judge between different options, to evaluate them logically, and logical thought involves a lot of expensive energy. The second option, which is what you use for manifestation mostly, most of the manifestation teachers of the time, who says Silva, Neville Goddard, whoever you're listening to, most of them will tell you to drop the thing that you desire to manifest, or a problem that you're willing to solve, to let your subconsciousness solve it. So you would be using your subconscious mind to solve it, whether you do it in sleep time, whether you use techniques in alpha, or whatever other techniques you're using, your subconsciousness solves it. Actually, in both cases, in the first and the second case, your subconsciousness solves the problem, but in the first option you're not aware of it. In the second option though, in order for this manifestation to work, you have to embody it. This means you either have to take action towards your goal in the physical realm, or you would have to do a manifestation that involves physical movement, so as to convince your subconsciousness that this is actually what you're doing in the physical world. And there's a third option that is sometimes better than the first two options. And the third option is to make the problem irrelevant, to dissolve it. There are a few ways to do that. This is actually the approach used by some of the martial arts practices whenever you're fighting. I think whether it's jiu-jitsu or judo, I'm not quite sure, but in one of these practices you don't actually fight back directly to defend yourself. Rather, you push away the force coming at you, so you're not directly expending energy. Rather, you are dissolving and minimizing the energy coming towards you as an attack. So this same approach, a way to solve a problem, can be used to defocus. So this means you make the problem smaller. Just like a hit coming at you, you're making it irrelevant. You're just pushing it aside. And the way to do it is to focus on something else. Even if your mind wants to be drawn on the problem, it's like the itchiness, it's the burning thing in your body that you want to solve right now. But if you've tried the first and the second option and they didn't work, this is option number 3. Dissolve the importance, make it small in your mind by focusing on something else, so it becomes irrelevant, and then it solves itself because its energy is being dissolved. One way to do it is to go on vacation and completely switch off. This has to be done for at least 2 weeks. Or you immediately start on working on something else. For example, if you're suffering from a physical disease or ailment at the moment, focus on your work, or focus on your kids, or focus on something else that takes your attention and puts your energy onto something creative, rather than on the problem, on solving a problem. It puts your energy onto something creative. Alright, hope you enjoyed this, and do share if you think that anybody might like this video or it might be useful to someone. And thank you for engaging with the channel, thank you for commenting. See you soon.